Today we're gonna plant some tomato plants, and I want to talk about gardening and gardening with no hands. Hey, welcome back to another No-Handed Bandit vlog, and I want to right now take the moment to say thank you to 60 Second Docs for coming over and sharing my story with their followers. And then I also want to thank all those new subscribers that came from that 60 Second Docs. They've been commenting, sharing, and I appreciate all the support. And then I want to thank those that have been there from day one, that have continued to share. First things first, you're going to need a couple tools. You're going to need a shovel. You'll need some tomato plants. There's one tool that you won't need if you have these hook hands, and that's this. We won't need this anymore. We just throw that in the trash, because now we have that just by hitting the ground. Before we get started, also I wanted to share my new package that I got in the mail. I bought it, I got in the mail. Let's see here. I'm pretty excited about these. Hold on, the reveal. I have werewolf hands. Oh yeah, these are awesome. My new hands. Okay, now that I got that done, we're gonna take that off. Getting on gloves can be fun and difficult and challenging and all the above. Okay. Going to show you how to grab a shovel. So when you're grabbing something that has a round handle, you can hold it by squeezing the fingers like this, but it often is better to turn the hook a little bit. And you can see how that opening, it doesn't change the shape, but it changes the width that it's touching it at. Right here is smaller than here. So if I grabbed it like this, that's going to be probably the tightest grip. Now, for the tomatoes, what I'm going to do, I'll dig a hole first. And digging a hole is pretty self-explanatory. You step on the shovel, and there's several ways to grab it. I turn my hook so that the part that supports the shovel is this, which is not moving, okay? And I've planted tomatoes for about 3 years now. Again, here's some of that. I'm turning this hook so that it's down, and I'm using this method. And sometimes it helps to change what side you're grabbing from. So now we've got the hole about as big as it needs to be. Got a little bit of a grass seed. And it's funny how they always used to say it's good for you to stick your hands in the dirt. When you don't have hands, that could be a challenge, but I think it's still good for you to stick your whatever hands you might have in the dirt. Okay, got a little dirt there, and that's easy as that. That plant is planted. We're gonna drag some of this dirt that I've removed and put it inside the hole. Getting your hooks dirty, no big deal. We can always clean them. And see, these are the good things about this, is you can break this dirt up just with your bare hook hands. Okay, number 2. All right, got a big rock out of there. The other thing is we're using a lot of leverage a lot of the time, especially with the shovel. And I will grab this, and this takes skills. You're not going to squeeze with the full pressure, and this squeeze part is definitely takes a little time to get the skill to not pinch the plant to death. You're going to control that squeeze by how far out your arms are. There we go. A couple more things I forgot that you might want, you don't need, is this. And it's crazy that this tomato plant will grow as big as this, as tall as that. Turning that shovel, it's a little movement of releasing, turning your elbow, and then grabbing again. I'll show you what I'm talking about, loosening this tomato plant. From the walls, you're gonna rub around it and release and re-grab. Around, release and re-grab. Around, release and re-grab. This is probably the hardest part, is this one, where I want to grab this thing, but I don't want to squeeze too hard. You can see that I'm using just the hooks just to scrape. It's like that tool. Then we take the cages, put these cages down over the top of the tomato. And one of the satisfying parts of doing this is eating the food that you've grown. It's gonna rain, so that rain is going to be the first water for the tomatoes in the ground. But anyways, you can garden. You can garden. If you don't have hands, still you can garden, and there's things that are even on the good side of not having hands, like me using this, like that 3-prong tool. So thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you new subscribers and appreciate you old subscribers. Thank you for commenting, liking, and sharing these videos or this channel. And have a great day until next time. Peace out.